Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 3, Episode 181. So today is Thursday, and I'm on my way to my first casino. Right now it's 52 degrees outside. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Almost clear skies, I think. Yesterday was a decent day. I really want to try to ramp things up, but I'm still taking it easy. Still doing my counting exercises on the way home, looking at my charts, double checking my deviations, making sure that I'm doing all the right things, and taking it very seriously. Whether it's variance or not, it doesn't hurt to brush up and fine tune and make sure I'm doing things right. So that's what I've been doing. Today is kind of a problem day, as is tomorrow. I really shouldn't even travel because I have so much going on, but I've got meetings going on every other hour at minimum and multiple meetings. So throughout the day, I'm going to be stopping repeatedly to be doing meetings, and that may mean that I'm late getting home tonight, but you have to do what you have to do. So my first meeting actually is around 8 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock, and then 11 o'clock, 11:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30. And so I'll see what I can do. I don't think I can get out of any of those meetings, so I'll need to just pay attention to the time. I may have to hibernate some sessions, put them on hold, and come back to them. I may have to skip places because I don't have time. But the hardest part, as you know, is getting there and getting back. Just getting to the general area, it's such a hard part of it because it takes so long. And right now we're talking about 3.5 hours to get to the area I'm going to today. So leaving very early in the morning and trying to get a head start on whatever I can. My first meeting can actually, this is the one where, or my second meeting is the one where I can just have it on my ear, be listening to it, and not participate as long as I'm in the meeting. That should all be okay, unless there's an unusual situation. They shouldn't call on me. There's about 300 people in that meeting, so that'll be the second meeting. First meeting will be in the car on the drive out, so that one should be okay too. So what that does is it gives me 1 hour, one solid hour at my first casino. It gives me 15 minutes at my first casino, and then 1 hour to get to my second casino, and then an hour at my second casino, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll see how things go. If I get tied up at the first casino, hey, it might be a one casino day. Whatever we have to do is fine. We'll just take it one step at a time. But as of right now, I'm feeling a little bit better, but very, very, very cautious right now, paying attention to every little thing. It's kind of like, I don't know, you guys probably don't go to any underground or illegal games, but I remember when I used to play a lot of those games, as far as poker, you would have to watch the dealer every second because they would double cut the pot. They would have a rigged deck. It's already set. I remember even Bo used to do that, where he would have a deck that's already set to go, and he'd have a second deck, and he would shuffle the second deck, and then take it, reach into his bucket, which is where he drops his tips, and his rake, and he would reach in there to get his dealer button and pick up the other deck that's already set and deal it out. So he's got to be very careful. And so I'm just saying that I'm watching the dealers that carefully. Not that anything is going on, but I'm being hypersensitive and hyper careful and seeing what's going on. So anyway, with all that being said, beautiful day today, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. So I actually forgot to record this segment. I'm almost to the next casino, but I went into the first casino and it was pretty quiet in there, not much going on, and obviously someone had already done a sweep of this place because I really couldn't find anything to play. I did make 2 tiny plays, and that was really it. Other than that, really nothing happening at all. Yeah, so that was a quick stop. Ended the session ahead $17, and that was really it. So at this point, I'm continuing on. By the time I get to this next casino, actually, I'm only going to have, looks like 50 minutes of blackjack. So we'll see what happens. I may have to put a session on hold and come back to it to finish it. We'll see. But yeah, today is one of those days that could really put you in a cranky mood, because I got to keep running back to the car for multiple meetings. So that's what's going on right now. Temperature's up to 73 degrees, and I'll be going into the next casino here in a few minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. So I finished up that session, and I go in, I look at slots, nothing. I go play blackjack, come back to slots, find a couple small plays, and I'm down like $81. Find another machine I want to play that through, and end up leaving down $5 on the slots. So that's okay. Blackjack, I went back and played for a little while. Not a lot of drama, really. It was a pretty smooth transaction, did okay. And the pit boss was actually busy doing other stuff. So by the time she came around to put me in the system, I was coloring up to leave, and I ended up ahead 700 on the blackjack. So plus 700 on blackjack, minus 5 on slots. And it reminded me, as I was coming to the car here, about yesterday. Because I was playing a lot of low limit tables, I had a lot more opportunity to rat hole. So when people are coming in and out, and they're playing out of their pockets, and they're leaving with chips but not coloring up and things like that, you have an opportunity to do that. So for example, let's say I had green and black chips in front of me. Someone comes to the table, they're playing green in and out of their pockets, and then they walk away without coloring up. I can put 2 or 3 green in my pocket. No one's really going to notice. And you really have to get that technique down, where you have it in the palm of your hand or something. You're reaching in your pocket to get something, and you drop them in, and you take out a mint or whatever, or even just put it in your pocket when nobody's looking. They're switching dealers or whatever, and then maybe someone comes to the table and they're playing black, and you have an opportunity to stash a couple blacks. So it wasn't like thousands of dollars by any means, but it was hundreds of dollars. And the less the casinos think that I'm making, the better, right? So rated or not rated. And in fact, some of these casinos, they don't hardly even put in all my buy-ins, because, and if I ask them, hey, how much did I buy in for? They'll say, I don't even know. It doesn't matter. You're not playing rated, because lots of these lazy pit bosses, if they think you're not going to be in for 10,000, they don't even care that much. They'll put it in whenever, and if they forget, they forget. They don't really care. So just depends on the place. Other places are meticulous about, you need $10 more for a split, and they'll put the $10 in. So anyway, right now I'm getting ready for my meeting. I'm just going to go down the street a little bit, get a little closer to my next casino, then pull over somewhere, do my meeting in the car, and then continue my trip on to the next casino. And hopefully we can keep the good times going here. Good vibes, good weather, good temperature, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I'm back. So I was doing the meeting in the car, and the meeting was scheduled to be an hour long, but after about 35 minutes or so, all we were doing was just messing around, just talking about nothing, and finally just saying goodbyes forever. And started walking into the casino, and they're still talking, still going back and forth and all this stuff, and I finally just disconnected the call. Should be fine. But what that did is that it gave me an extra 20 minutes in the casino. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys really just sit there talking about nothing for 20 minutes? So I went in, I looked at slots, and I was ahead like not much. $22. And actually there was a question, was I ahead 22 or 122? And I actually had to stop after I played blackjack, count the money in my pocket, and I finally determined I was ahead $22. And then I did play a few slots after blackjack and finished up ahead $66 on slots overall. Now, blackjack, I sit down, again, remember, lower limit table, and I have a great hot start. I'm plus 700 right away, and count is going well. I keep on playing. I lose the 700. I lose the 500 I started with. I'm in another 500, and end up playing for another little while before I started running out of time, and I ended up leaving ahead $600. So plus $600 on the blackjack, plus $700. I'm sorry, plus 600 on the blackjack, plus whatever I said, 40 something, 66 on the slots. And right now I'm moving on to another place. I do have a meeting starting within 20 minutes of me arriving at this place. I did grab a salad to eat, but I think what I'm going to do is run into this place, check out the slots, and then come back out. And then during the meeting, I can eat my salad because that's wasted time anyway. Why do it right now? And then I'll go back in again and hopefully play some blackjack. So I don't think blackjack is open right now anyway. So yeah, that's what's happening. I mean, it's not an amazing day one way or another. It's a nice quiet day. It's good to have those days. It's good to rack up some easier wins without a lot of stress. But the next place I'm going to is one of my stressful places. So I'm just going to take it one step at a time and see what we can do and chip away. And yeah, I mean, that's all you can do. Do the right thing, and in time, all the math will work out. So that's it for right now. I'm going to continue on to this place, check out the slots, go back to the car, do my meeting, and then play some blackjack. All right, guys, I am back. I have one thing to say. Oh boy. I go into this place and look for slots, don't see any slots, come back to the car, do my meeting, eat my salad, go back in, play some blackjack, and just got wrecked the first part of it. I'm talking straight down, first $2,000 at $50 a hand just evaporates. And then I'm bopping around on the bottom forever. It was me and an Asian guy sitting at the table, and just every hand is a punch in the face. Every 21 pushes, every 20 loses. No blackjacks. I'm trying to think, how many blackjacks did I get today? Under 5 for sure. Is it really like 2 or 1? I don't know if I got any blackjacks today. I mean, I only played a few hours of actual blackjack, but that's really odd. I should have had, 6 or 7 at least. Anyway, so I'm there for a while, and I end up having to leave. So I end up leaving the table. Finally, I mean, things had turned around at that point, so I wasn't like upset, but just the opportunity wasn't there. Splits and doubles. I split 9s so many times, and every time I either lost them both or lost one and pushed one. I just couldn't make any money. Anyway, I did see a pit boss that I know is a friend of mine, and talked to him for a second, and just couldn't do any more than that. So I ended up leaving ahead $100 on the blackjack, 0 on the slots, and got back to the car, did another meeting, and right now I am almost to my next spot. And at this point, timing wise, I'm kind of okay, but I'm a little frustrated. I'm not making a lot of money today, but in reality, today is really only a half day. So what am I up? 13, 14, 1,500 about. Not bad for a half day, but that's a lot of driving for that much so far. So hopefully the next place gives us the opportunity to get some slots in, hopefully some blackjack. Usually not, but we'll see what we can do, and we'll see what happens. Temperature continues to go up, completely clear skies now, 86 degrees, blue skies, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I'm at the next casino. I've already gone in and played. I'm sitting in the car waiting for my next meeting to start here. And, you know, I go in there. I really didn't see much at first, and I was really getting ready to go. I was ahead $28, and I found a play, and that one took me down to plus $7. Found a couple other plays, and I just started going down and down and down. Minus 20, minus 60, minus 80, and I was on my way out because I had less than 5 minutes before my meeting started, and I found one more play, and it was a play in two different ways, and there was another advantage player there, and I played the first part. It took me to being ahead 105, and I told him about it, but he doesn't want to play it, and I'm like, you play the dumbest things, and then I give you an opportunity, and it's too risky for you. Maybe it was the amount, because it was $3 a spin, and that might be a little bit high for him. But if it's a good play, I mean, go partners with somebody if you don't have the money. I just don't understand if you have a good play like that, and it's not like a tough play. It's a pretty decent, easier play. So anyway, whatever. Right now I'm in the car. The meeting should have started, but I don't see that it popped up on the screen as started yet. But I ended my session ahead 105. I saw a couple people that I knew in there. I talked to them for a little while, and that was about it. Let me see about this. I wonder if this meeting got canceled or something. Check my calendar here. That's the worst, when you leave in a rush and then it's canceled. No, it's not canceled. Let me hop on this meeting, and then I'll come back and we'll talk some more. All right, guys, continuing my trip home. I don't know. It was an okay day. Not a lot of stress. The biggest stress was work, but work really ate into my profit today. I don't know what we made, 12, 13, 1400, something like that, but I really hated it because I had so many meetings, and tomorrow is going to be very similar. I should have had this open already, but tomorrow I think I got a ton of meetings as well, and I got all kinds of stuff to catch up on tonight. Got 6 meetings tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, a win is a win, and we'll see how things go tomorrow. Supposedly 2 different people want to go with me tomorrow. I doubt that anybody will, because people talk a lot, and we'll see if they call me. If they do, then we'll figure something out, but I doubt it. Tonight, I really want to try to get some poker in, but I doubt I'll be able to. I'm going to try my best, though. We'll see how things go the next couple hours, and then I'll decide what to do. If I do play tonight, I'll probably just add it to tomorrow's episode, and just go from there, one step at a time. So what did you eat today, MW? I had a salad, just a big garden salad, actually like a chef salad. Has some ham on there, and some cheese, and all that stuff, and that's pretty much about everything that I ate. I am very interested still in that diet, and we'll see how that goes. More of a cleanse than a diet, but I give that salad a 9 on a scale of 2 through ace. And what did you tip today, MW? Today I was a little bit cheap, actually. I tipped 0 because I had no one that I really needed to tip. Actually, one of the dealers, the one I won $600 from, I think she was a little annoyed that I didn't tip her, but hey, it's only $600. How much do you want me to tip you? Well, what should I give you, 40%? Give me a break. $5? Am I going to give you $5? Come on. You're going to be mad at me if I give you 5. If I give you 25, you're going to say, oh, you won 600. You only gave me $25. I give you 100. You're going to say, oh, that's not bad, but it's not 15%. Give me a break. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It would be more than, be just under 15, but, or just over. But, yeah, I didn't tip anything, and I don't really care. What are you going to do about it? I don't know what you can possibly do about it. So, anyway, I'm going to let you go for now, and I may add to this episode. Well, I may add it to tomorrow's episode if I play tonight. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.